Starbucks, once a symbol of endless expansion and a fixture on nearly every corner, is now facing a dramatic shift in its business strategy. The company is closing hundreds of stores across the US and Canada, a move that has sent shockwaves through communities and the coffee industry alike. Announced in late September 2025, this decision marks a major turning point for the coffee giant, which has long been associated with rapid growth and global dominance. About 1% of North American stores, roughly 450 to 500 in the US, are targeted for closure, with many of these locations in urban centers and high-traffic areas that once seemed untouchable. In Canada, the company is also shutting down an unspecified number of stores, affecting both major cities and smaller communities. All 96 pickup-only shops in the US, a recent experiment aimed at catering to mobile orders and fast-paced urban life, are also shutting down, signaling a retreat from that concept as Starbucks rethinks its approach. The closures come on the heels of financial struggles and a wave of corporate layoffs, with 900 jobs cut in this round alone, impacting both store-level employees and corporate staff. Earlier in the year, another 100 positions were eliminated, highlighting the scale of the company's restructuring efforts. Starbucks is aiming for a leaner, more efficient operation, with a net reduction of up to 200 stores overall, even as it continues to operate nearly 18,300 locations across North America. Despite the closures, the company's footprint remains vast, and Starbucks still serves millions of customers every day. No official list of closing locations has been released, but confirmations have come from major cities like New York, Toronto, and Vancouver, as well as from smaller states and rural towns, showing the widespread nature of the changes. This is a calculated strategy, not a random pullback. Starbucks is trimming its footprint to focus on long-term growth, profitability, and adapting to changing consumer habits in a post-pandemic world. The news has shocked customers and employees as the brand shifts from relentless growth to strategic consolidation, leaving many to wonder what the future holds for their favorite neighborhood coffee shop. Communities everywhere, from bustling urban centers to quiet small towns, are feeling the impact of these closures, with some losing a beloved gathering spot and others facing job uncertainty. Starbucks is entering a new era, redefining what its presence means in neighborhoods across North America, and signaling that even the biggest brands must adapt to survive. At the center of this ambitious transformation is CEO Brian Niccol, a leader with a proven track record for turning around major brands. Before joining Starbucks, Niccol was widely recognized for revitalizing Chipotle, steering it through a challenging period and restoring its reputation. Now, he's bringing that same bold vision and relentless drive to Starbucks, a company facing its own set of challenges in a rapidly changing coffee market. Niccol's Back to Starbucks plan is a sweeping $1 billion overhaul, designed to reverse 6 straight quarters of declining sales and reinvigorate the brand. The plan is not just about fixing what's broken, it's about reimagining what Starbucks can be for the next generation of coffee lovers. As part of this strategy, Niccol is making tough decisions, closing underperforming stores to free up resources and focus on the best, most promising locations. It's a move that signals a shift from quantity to quality, ensuring that every Starbucks store delivers on the brand's promise. But the strategy is about more than just cost-cutting. It's about reinvesting in the core elements that made Starbucks iconic in the first place. Great coffee, fast, friendly service, and a welcoming, community-focused vibe that keeps customers coming back. Niccol is betting big that a leaner, more focused Starbucks will not only win back customers, but also boost profitability and set a new standard for the industry. The plan tackles everything from streamlining store operations and simplifying the menu, to enhancing the customer experience both in-store and through digital channels. It's a comprehensive approach that touches every part of the business. This is a high-stakes gamble that will define not only Niccol's legacy as CEO, but also the future direction of Starbucks as a global brand. Starbucks is shifting its focus from endless expansion to smart optimization, carefully evaluating where and how it operates to maximize impact. The outcome of this bold move will not only determine the company's trajectory, but also shape the Starbucks brand for years to come, influencing how millions of people experience their daily coffee ritual. The main reason for the closures is clear: falling sales have hit Starbucks hard, especially in the Canadian market. As customer habits shift and competition grows fiercer, the company has been forced to make some tough decisions. Starbucks has faced 6 consecutive quarters of declining revenue, forcing a hard look at its sprawling operations. The numbers don't lie. Profits are down, and the company can't ignore the warning signs any longer. Oversaturation led to stores competing with each other, especially in urban areas, making some locations unprofitable. In some neighborhoods, you could find 2 or 3 Starbucks within a single block, diluting the customer base and driving down sales at each store. The new strategy is to close underperforming stores and focus on those that deliver strong results. By streamlining its footprint, Starbucks hopes to create a healthier, more sustainable business model for the long term. This isn't just about cutting losses, it's about redefining the Starbucks experience. The company wants to bring back the sense of community and comfort that made it famous in the first place. The Back to Starbucks plan aims to restore the brand's classic coffeehouse feel, reducing overcrowding and long waits. By having fewer, better-managed stores, customers can expect a more relaxed and enjoyable visit. By trimming locations, Starbucks can reinvest in remaining stores, improving atmosphere and service. This means more resources for staff training, store upgrades, and innovative menu options. The company is shifting from quantity to quality, ensuring every store meets higher standards. Each location will be better equipped to deliver the signature Starbucks experience customers expect. Stores with poor locations, outdated layouts, or persistent issues are being let go. This allows Starbucks to focus on innovation and customer satisfaction, rather than spreading itself too thin. The goal, a more consistent, resilient, and customer-focused Starbucks. By listening to feedback and adapting to new trends, the company hopes to win back loyal fans and attract new ones. This new vision is about building a stronger brand for the future, one that can weather challenges and continue to be a beloved part of communities across Canada and beyond. Store closures mean uncertainty for thousands of Starbucks employees. The company's main solution offer transfers to nearby stores, aiming to retain as many workers as possible. For those unable or unwilling to transfer, Starbucks is providing severance packages and, after union negotiations, extended health benefits. These measures soften the blow, but many employees still face disruption and tough choices. Starbucks is trying to balance business needs with support for its workforce. The transition is challenging, but the company hopes to keep experienced staff on board. The closures come amid tense negotiations with Starbucks Workers United, representing 12,000 baristas. The union sees the timing as suspicious, claiming the shutdowns target stores with active union campaigns. Protests and picket lines have sprung up, with workers demanding job security and fair contract negotiations. The union wants stronger protections and a say in store closures, not just transfer or severance options. Starbucks has conceded severance and extended health benefits for unionized workers who decline transfers. Still, the core dispute remains. The company insists closures are financial, while the union sees an anti-union agenda. This conflict has become a national flashpoint in the labor movement. The battle over workers' rights at Starbucks is far from over. The outcome will set a precedent for labor relations in the industry. Store closures are just one part of Starbucks' sweeping transformation. Over 1,000 stores will be remodeled to revive the cozy coffeehouse vibe. Think better lighting, comfier seating, and a warmer atmosphere. The menu is being trimmed by 30% to speed up service and reduce pressure on baristas. Starbucks is finally dropping the upcharge for non-dairy milk, a long-requested change. The company aims to serve every drink in under 4 minutes, adding more baristas to busy stores. Dine-in perks are returning. Ceramic mugs and free refills for customers who stay. These changes are designed to create a faster, friendlier, and more enjoyable experience. The focus is on efficiency for those on the go, and comfort for those who want to linger. Starbucks is betting that a refreshed environment and streamlined service will win back loyalty. The makeover is about making every visit feel special again. Customer reactions to the closures are mixed. In crowded cities, many see little impact. Another Starbucks is usually nearby. Some welcome the change, hoping it gives local coffee shops a chance to thrive. In smaller towns, the loss hits harder, as Starbucks often serves as a community hub. The closures have sparked conversations about supporting local businesses and the role of big chains. For some, Starbucks is a replaceable convenience. For others, it's a vital gathering place. The company must navigate these varied responses as it rebuilds loyalty. The shakeup highlights just how differently Starbucks is valued in different communities. The closures mark a turning point. Starbucks is shrinking its footprint for the first time in a generation. The new focus fewer, better-run stores delivering a faster, more consistent experience. Simplified menus, more baristas, and renovated spaces are all part of the plan. The company is also eliminating the upcharge for non-dairy milk, listening to customer feedback. Labor negotiations remain a challenge, with the union's demands shaping Starbucks' internal culture. The future depends on both happy customers and a stable workforce. Starbucks is betting that tough decisions now will build a stronger foundation for the next decade. The brand is shifting from growth at all costs to smart, sustainable success. If the plan works, Starbucks will be leaner, more focused, and better equipped for the future. The next chapter for Starbucks is all about quality, resilience, and relevance in a changing world.